GMAE. Good morning, afternoon, evening. It is episode 19 of Potholes and Cadillac Dreams. I am your congenial, not so talented, yet really cute host, John Willett. I keep fouling up with y'all, and I apologize. As you guys know, because I've mentioned it before, oh, by the way, you know who we haven't mentioned, and they got on me a couple of days ago, and that is the Magnificent Potholers. They have been touring around the country most of the time to Holiday Inn Expresses. You know, the breakfasts they have between 6 and 9, yeah, the Potholers play the breakfast for the Holiday Inn Express all over. They were in Rochester, New York a few days ago. They've been in Duluth, Minnesota. They've been in, I think Montpelier, Vermont. Is that the way you say that? I think so. Charleston, West Virginia. A couple towns in Nebraska. The bus that they have is just... The thing is falling apart. They've had to change several of the tires. It's an old school bus. It says the Potholers on the side of it. It's a deep purple with white letters, and it's sad, but they keep going, and they keep providing music for me, which I am extremely appreciative of. And so that was them right at the beginning of the show. And we're going to try to have some music at the end of the show, too, because we're trying to up the ante here. We want to do a better job for you all because as a manager of a pop shelf in Daytona Beach, Florida, which I may have mentioned 13 or 14 times, I have been excruciatingly busy. You know, if you have ever worked retail in your life, you either... have lots of work to do or very little work to do, depending on your position. As a manager, I've got a bunch, and I've been putting in lots and lots of hours. And then when I get back here to my palatial estate and into the rumpus room that you can see behind me, I just am tired. I'm just tired. And I would love to chat with you all because I really enjoy this, and I've just been, I know that I have to do it. I want to do it. I love doing it. This has been so much fun for me, and yet I just get tired, and I have nothing to say to y'all, and I think that's a little crazy to do a podcast where you guys go, you know, I don't know why he's doing this because he's just not saying anything. So my apologies to you, my incredibly loyal and unbelievably fabulous listeners and viewers, both the YouTube and the Buzzsprout folks. Please like and subscribe if you have not. For you YouTubers and Buzzsprouters, would you please tell friends and neighbors about me? I promise I'm going to be better. We're trying to work on a schedule, actually, that will allow me some extra time so that I can do this and do this on a weekly basis so that we can have a huge contingent and then we can all meet and have conventions and I can do this for a living, which would be really cool, actually, because I kind of like doing this, as you can probably imagine. Anyway, today I wore just I literally pulled this cap off the front. I've got like 400 caps maybe now, about 400. But I just grabbed this cap, which is a Cigar Aficionado cap. I don't know if you can tell, but there it is. Cigar Aficionado. I got this at at one of their events, their big smokeouts. Smoke in, smoke out, smoke this, smoke that. And it was included in their little goodie bag that they give out, which is really cool because they also get all kinds of other cool stuff. And it's a random cap because I have random thoughts today. And I wanted to share them with you. Yes, for you YouTubers, I will be going to the notes. So keep that in mind. For you Buzzsprouters, as you know, I never use notes. I don't believe in them. I just go, everything is off the top of my head. But, that's because you're listening right now, which I appreciate, by the way. I think you guys are fabulous. And I think you YouTubers are. See, I don't want to get YouTubers and Buzzsprouters upset at each other, because you all are two wonderful groups of people who spend a half an hour with me, hopefully every week, and listen to my meanderings and wanderings. And I think you guys are cool. So anyway, today, because we're doing this early, yes, we have, can you see? It's Bob Ross. It says, like a Ross. It was given to my wife as a going away present in Bar Harbor, Maine. It was supposed to say like a boss. I don't know. They got it wrong. Anyway, it's Bob. It's my buddy Bob, who we've talked about. And the sound you heard was me drinking coffee, you Buzzsprouters, because it's early. And I'm doing this one. And then hopefully I'm going to get 2 more done. And I'm just going to put them out because you guys deserve it. I have been so bad in the last few weeks. We're going to do meanderings, and then I'm going to go for a drive and do some errands, and I'm going to come up with a topic that will talk about various potholes and or Cadillac dreams, and we'll get a couple of them out today, and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 more over the weekend, because my bride is gone. My bride is gone, and that is my first topic of this random thought Friday. When I was younger, I enjoyed having whatever significant other I had wander away for a weekend or a week or however many days they were away. Because, well, yeah, it wasn't good. Whatever I did, you shouldn't do, boys and girls, ever, 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 because you will end up in hell. Do you understand me? You will end up in hell for some of the stuff that I did while my significant others were away. You can't do this. You can't. Whatever it is you just have put in your head, you can't do that when your significant other is away. You can't do it. So don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I would do it. And I would do it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And it wasn't good. Now, because I am in fact 67, which I think we've covered in 700 or 800 previous episodes. The big thing with me now is I get to give the cats lots of love and treats. That's one thing. The second thing is I get to eat bad food. My honey is an exceptional cook and is very good at watching me and making sure that I don't do bad things to myself, because at one point early on I was pre-diabetic, and now because I had jobs that keep weight off me, that's not a challenge anymore. But I like my sweets. I do like my sweets. So I went to Publix and I bought a bunch of crap. We don't need to go into all the crap that I bought, but I bought some crap. But some of it was okay. I mean, grits. I love grits. So I got instant grits. I like this combination of, and this is going to sicken some of you all. So please, have a trash can ready just in case you need to. I like rice or mashed potatoes or noodles and cans of tuna fish. Combine them. I do. I always have. I have since I was a kid. And so I bought 2 things of instant, because I'm not going to spend time peeling potatoes and all that mess. Instant mashed potatoes, which I fix, and then put a can of tuna fish in. Now, the good thing about it, and my honey was inadvertently or maybe subconsciously thinking, okay, tuna. She actually bought these beautiful slices, these beautiful hunks of tuna that she said, hey, you got to fix these or else they're going to go bad. So I actually fixed these beautiful pieces of tuna. One piece I put with, that's right, instant mashed potatoes. And it was delicious. I mean, it was beautiful. I cooked it for about a half hour, 400. Yes, we've turned into a cooking show, ladies and gentlemen. About a half hour. It was done. I mean, it shouldn't have been as done as I had it, but it was okay. but it was delicious. So that's what I had last night. So it was kind of half and half. It was kind of half crap, and then I had kettle corn, which is not good for you, particularly if you're a heart patient. They tell you to stay away from popcorn. I had a bunch of kettle corn. I also, later on in the evening, because I couldn't sleep, because my Redskins got killed last night, killed by the Chicago Bears, just killed. The Bears were 0-4. Justin Fields, we're segueing here, by the way, if you all are keeping track at home. Justin Fields is the worst quarterback in the NFL, and he looked like he was Sammy Baugh reincarnated, Johnny Unitas, Bart Starr, Joe Namath. You pick your Joe Montana, Tom Brady, either Manning, makes no difference. He looked like he could beat anybody. 40-20, I think, was the final score. Commanders / Redskins suck. Okay, that was me getting this off my chest. Okay. So anyway, I had the tuna and I had the thing, and then I had kettle corn, which I was watching. I watch wrestlers. If you have Netflix, see, I'm into pro wrestling, as you all may have guessed. It's a great series on what's called OVW, which is Ohio Valley Wrestling. It's been around for years and years and years. And Al Snow, Al Senden is his real name, who used to be in the WWE. He used to have this gimmick where he was insane and would carry around a mannequin head around, called it Head, and actually would talk to it and wrestle it and whatever. And that was his gimmick, and it was really cool, actually. It's pretty funny. But anyway, he made a name for himself, and also he's one of the finest wrestling trainers in the world. Anyway, it's a Netflix series called Wrestlers. It's on Ohio Valley Wrestling. It introduces you to a lot of cool people. But that's what I was watching while I was eating my kettle corn. And then after that, I decided to have a Marie Callender's peach pie, which you warm up for 6 minutes and then let cool for 2 minutes, and then you eat it. Have a little mini pie, like so. Yeah, I was doing a visual, Buzzsprout, as I was putting my hands up in like a semicircle. It's a small pie, but it's really, really good. And I ate that too, also. What else did I have? I think I had a piece of fruit. I did have fruit. I did. I had a plum. That was okay. And I slept for 6 hours, and then I got up, and now I'm doing this. So, Oh, this morning I also had not Hostess, Pillsbury. Pillsbury cinnamon rolls. The pack of 5, the small pack. Yeah, I had all those. Yeah, all of them. Ate them all. Yeah, sure did. Crap. That's what you do when your honey's away. Now, you don't go out and raise all kinds of holy hell and do terrible things. You sit at home with your cats. You watch Netflix series, and you eat bad food. So that's a real big difference. I don't know whether what I'm describing to you is a pothole or whether it's a mini Cadillac dream, because I love eating bad food and I love watching wrestling documentaries, programs, whatever. So I guess it's a Cadillac dream. Kind of a mini 2-hour, 3-hour Cadillac dream. It's a series of 7 episodes, by the way. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, I highly recommend you checking this out, because it is very cool to see inside, kind of pulling the curtain back so that you can see how it's actually done, at least on that type of level. Anyway, that's what I did. And that's what I do when my honey's gone now. I eat food. Anyway, next thing is golf. I don't watch it anymore. I used to watch golf. I've been watching golf since my dad and I used to watch it together when I was a kid. I don't watch golf anymore because they're pampered millionaires. They have no sense of loyalty. They have no sense of respect for the game. They have nothing. All they give a damn about is cash. They've got a couple golfers from the American side bitching about American side of the Ryder Cup, by the way, who Europe just thrashed the crap out of, which couldn't have made me happier, by the way. It's ridiculous. Do you know why golfers wear caps now, right? You know that. The reason they wear caps is because you can put a logo on the cap, and every time the logo gets shown on TV, you get paid money. That means you can add a wing to your $30,000 square foot mansion, or I am so sick and tired of it. I don't know why I paid any attention to it in the first place, other than the fact that they can do stuff that I only dream about doing. If you've ever played golf, of course, you've watched golf and you've seen these guys perform. They can make a ball dance and sing and tap dance and act in one-act plays and whatever. But it's getting ridiculous. Ryder Cup is a prime example. Like I said, 2 American players wanted to be paid. They've never been paid. Jack Nicklaus was never paid. Arnold Palmer was never paid. Tiger Woods was never paid. But they get, they want their payment because, oh God, what if they don't make $3 million this year? They only make $2 million. And then there's the LIV thing. I have the LIV thing written down where they had a bunch of golfers led by Greg Norman who bolted and went to this other golfing league that nobody paid any attention to, but they each got paid like $100 million to switch. And then, of course, the PGA and the LIV are going to merge. So basically, you take $100 million, you leave the PGA, and then you come back and all is forgiven. Because you all are rich, pampered, miserable sons of bitches, and I don't care. I just don't care anymore. I don't care what you do. I don't care who you are. I don't care anything about you. And most of America is feeling the same way. Nobody gave a damn about the Ryder Cup. Okay? Nobody cared. Because you guys suck. You just are miserable, pampered, spoiled, crybaby boy millionaires, and that's all you are. And I don't really need to watch anymore. I just don't. See what happens when we go random thoughts, boys and girls, kids, friends and neighbors, all you guys. I get a little cranky, and I get things off my chest. And if you like golf, tell me why you do, because I have no clue why. I have, honest to goodness, no clue why anybody would watch golf anymore. I miss, and let me caveat that. One caveat, which I will admit, if someone were to hand me 2 weekly passes to the Masters, I would go with my wife, because that is on our bucket list. I would go to the Masters. I would enjoy the Masters because I have wonderful, wonderful memories of watching that tournament for years and years and years and years. And I love the holes. I love the grounds. I love everything about it. I would go and just revel in it. So there's my caveat. I would watch those pampered, miserable excuses of human beings one time and one time only, and that would be for a week at the Masters. That's it. I don't care. Couldn't care. Just don't care anymore. So anyway, that is second on my list, in case you all are, again, keeping track at home. I'm sure you sit there with notebooks and write all this stuff down. Which leads into topic number 3, which is, for the first time in my life, I know you all saw that. There was dust on top of my computer. It was bothering the heck out of me. So you saw the back of my hand as I stroked across. And I'm not going to edit that because, why? It was just something that was driving me crazy. For the first time in my life, I'm sportless. I don't really particularly care about any particular sport. I've been a huge Redskins fan, and you can tell from behind me, most of my adult life. But as you heard earlier in my 50-second rant about how worthless my team is, I don't have a burning care about sports anymore. I wish I did, because it would be a nice way to relax, or a nice way to relieve stress, or a nice way to do whatever. But the way I'm going to relieve stress this weekend is I'm probably going to take a drive out to the beach and maybe walk along the beach. And I'm going to, at some point, hopefully this weekend, take a drive to St. Augustine and just ride the tram for a couple hours. But I'm not going to watch college football. I'm not going to watch, we've covered golf. I ain't going to watch no golf. Pro football, I haven't seen a full game A full game, start to finish. I haven't seen a full game. I can't begin to tell you guys. It's been a long, long, long time. And I don't have a burning desire to do it. We're going to a football game. This will be the first time in years that I've been to a professional football game. I believe we're going, I think it's October 22nd we're going with two friends of ours from Indianapolis. So we're going to see the Jaguars and the Colts in Jaguar Stadium in Jacksonville. But I haven't been to a pro football game since 2007. No, 2009 I think was the last one I went to. And I'm looking forward to it, but that's going to be the first full game I've seen in quite a while. You don't count the Super Bowl. I mean, the Super Bowl is not really a football game. It's more of an event. So, occasionally I watch the championship games, but if something is going along that's better, I can, skip that. I haven't seen a full hockey game in a long time. I haven't watched basketball in forever. College or pro. They talk about the March Madness and the filling out your pools and all that, and I haven't participated in something like that in a long, long time. Football, basketball, baseball on occasion, but it was fun. Like a couple of nights ago, I'm sure you all know, you sports fans, that Minnesota Twins finally won a playoff series after, I think it's 21 years of not winning a playoff series. And they finally won. They finally beat the Tampa Bay Rays, who some people were predicting to win the World Championship. So that's a big event. And I caught the last half inning. I've watched them clinch, and that was about it. And I haven't watched any playoff baseball since then. I probably will. I mean, I would like to see Minnesota do well. I would like to see the Diamondbacks do well because I lived in Arizona. I would like to see Baltimore do extremely well, but they're not playing until, a few days from now. I would love to see Baltimore, make the World Series because they haven't been in a World Series in years and years and years. I think since 1983, if I'm not mistaken. So there might be some baseball to watch, but it's if I'm home and if I feel like it and if I want to turn the TV on and if my honey and I haven't figured out something else to watch and on and on and on. So I'm sportless. Y'all have any recommendations, let me know. What do we got here? Number 4 is watching TV. Oh, speaking of sports and TV and stuff, I watch documentaries now. I watch documentaries. And occasionally I'll watch a stand-up comedian. Occasionally. Don't really watch some British TV, I will admit. Some British TV. The only reality show that I watch is The Great British Baking Show, which is on right now, by the way, which you should catch because Noel Fielding is brilliant. I'm sorry, I'm a huge Noel Fielding fan. He's just as quirky as hell, and I just love quirky, particularly when you're in the midst of folks who aren't. You get this one little shiny silver object among a sea of brown, and that's kind of what Noel Fielding is. He's that little shiny silver object among a sea of brown, and he's just so flippin' funny and so quirky and so out there. It's worth watching The Great British Baking Show just to watch Noel Fielding. He's fabulous. Love Noel Fielding. But that's all I really watch. I watch documentaries. I watch some British TV. Just finished watching Doc Martin. Maybe you all might be fans of Doc Martin. Just finished watching that series, which was really cool. Love that. Martin Clunes is terrific. He was amazing. If you get a chance to see some of that series, you should, because he plays really against character. He actually is supposedly, you see him on interviews, very funny, outgoing, and loves animals, particularly dogs. In this series, he hates dogs, and it's just he plays totally against character. It's really kind of fun to watch. Anyway, So I don't watch much. I don't watch any series. I don't watch any comedy series. I don't watch any drama. I started downloading NYPD Blue and lost interest after, I don't even think I've finished the first season so far. So, and then my honey and I were watching Boston Legal, that show. And I think we've gotten this series, season 4, I think. But I don't watch documentaries. I love documentaries. All right. Oh, I've got down here friendship. What have we got? We got plenty of time. I can talk 3 minutes about friendship. I don't know about you guys. Friends mean a lot to me. They're really something. That's really a stupid thing to say. They're really something. Yes, they are. Friends occupy a special place in my heart. There we go. That's a much better sentence. Holy cow. They're really something. Don't just mentally, just edit that. I'm not going to edit anything. I'm just going to let it run. But mentally edit that statement because that was just horrid. I should be, somebody should come up behind me in the back and just pop me in the back of my head for that statement. But friends are very, very special, but I have very few of them. People that I call friends, I've got a lot of acquaintances. I've got a lot of people I can hang out with, but I have very few friends. They say if you have 5 true friends in a lifetime, that's quite a few. I think I'm on 2 hands. But that's not many. There are so many, and the reason I bring this up is there's so many people here in Latitude Margaritaville, and they all hang out together, and they all, do the stuff that they do, which is mostly drink, which is annoying. But it's not my thing. It's just not my thing. I appreciate folks who I can sit with and be myself, and I don't have to be on. I don't have to be funny. I don't have to be, even like, you know what, I'm really not even on here. I mean, I think I'm really, really honest with you all in the way I feel and the whatever. I mean, I talk about topics, but I'm basically myself. If you were to see me in a group of people, you wouldn't be seeing this. You would be seeing somebody a lot more outgoing, trying to elicit laughter. And that really isn't me. I know I say this to people and they think, oh yeah, sure, fine, right. But I'm very inward, very, very inward. I'm very introverted. I actually am. I know that's crazy to think about when you're on a podcast / videocast and you're chatting with people for half an hour, but I really, really am. And the real friends I have kind of understand that. And it's not a necessity to be on, to be funny, to be whatever. I can just be me. Those are your true friends, by the way. If there's a lesson learned here, boys and girls, it is that whoever you are most like yourself with, that's a friend. That's someone who's not judging you. That's someone who's not thinking one way or the other about what you say, what you do, how you act, how you anything that you do. They're accepting you for what you are. That's a friend. That's a true friend. And I hope you guys have bunches and bunches of them. I do, because they're special. And they're the ones that are really fun to hang around with. Anyway, we're going to, we'll finish with this statement. When your significant other is away, ooh, there we go. I looked at myself there for a moment. When your significant other is away, you write out scripts for podcasts / videocasts at 10:48 at night. That's what you do. And that's what I'm ending with. Because that's how this script came about. I was thinking to myself, last night, oh, it's 10:30. What the hell? Well, why don't I write out a script for my podcast tomorrow morning? Yay! So I've done that. And now we're full circle. We've gone, see how I did that? We went from Honey's Away to Honey's Away. That is a full circle. There we go. For you podcasters, I just made a circle in the air. We finish like we always do. Oh, Demi. Please, Demi. Demi Bennett. I know. I'm well aware. You've had your agent look. You actually heard about me from somebody. You had your agent look, and I've got a handful of people who are watching. I've got a handful of people who are listening. I've got a handful of people who may have heard about me and are going to listen and like and subscribe, but they haven't. And you're thinking, why in God's green earth would I ever come on this guy's program and talk about me? Not talk about who I am, the character I play. Let's put it that way. The character I play, but actually answer questions about me, about where I'm from, how I started doing this, what's my motivation, how did I get from here to there, from there to here, from A to B, from B to C, from D to Z. And I'm sure you thought, no, it's not. But I'm asking you. I'm asking you again. Demi Bennett, please come on Potholes and Cadillac Dreams. Because if there was ever a yin and yang in this world, it would be a 67-year-old guy and a 28-year-old woman. And if we're talking potholes and Cadillac Dreams, I've had potholes and you, my friend, have had Cadillac Dreams. I would love to have you on. In this, I'm doing this for my friend Gracie. Demi Bennett. And Christy Salters Martin. I miss chatting with you. So I would love to have you on. And I would love to know what's going on with you. And I would love to spend time chatting with you because I enjoyed meeting you. I've enjoyed chatting with you before. And I would love to have you on, even though you're on another Big Shot podcast, I think in Syracuse, with Big Shot people, and you've got your own Christie's Corner, and you're just fabulous. But still, it'd be fun. It would be fun. We would have fun. You know that. We'd have a hell of a good time. So anyway, we finish out, as I promised, with the Potholers. And not playing from their bus, but, some tape that they made at a Holiday Inn somewhere in this great land of ours. I hope you get a chance to see them. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for making me smile when I'm doing these. You guys are terrific. I will be back soon with another. And in the meantime, have a great, great, great day. And that's me trying to find my clicker to click. By the way, just in case you were wondering, I'm always looking there at the end, and I'm looking for my clicker to try to find the spot where I can click everything off. Have a great day. I will chat with you later on today. Bye.